Okay, so we're here with 3-day weekend, and we're going to get to know them a little bit better. So we're going to start off. I want all of you to introduce yourself, what instruments you play, and go.
I'm Curtis Leworthy, I play drums.
No. I play bass, I'm David Pearsall.
I'm Dimitri, I play guitar.
Kendra Piros, I'm the singer.
Stephen Hummer, I play guitar.
Okay, so we just heard you guys play, and you're amazing. Naturally. So, let's start off with, like, how did you guys meet each other? How do you know each other, and why are you playing music together?
Online date site.
Well, we try not to make it public, but Curtis and I met on Plenty of Fish about a year ago, just as friends, and eventually started jamming together because we had mutual taste in music. We were together in a band that fell through, and he knew these guys that were all jamming together and looking for someone to sing, so I was the next victim.
So these guys were already all jamming together?
Well, we were, the three of us, the strings, were gonna start something up like a jazz thing, and then I came over one day to have like a practice or whatever, and
we stole them.
Yeah, and Curtis and Kendra were here, and I saw Kendra, and I was like, what the heck? Like, what is she doing here? Because I've seen her play all over town, and she's like, me? What are you doing here? I've seen, you know, and we were just like, what a crazy coincidence. And then we kind of jammed that day, and we're like, that was awesome. Let's keep doing this. And that's...
Dimitri and I were just present during the whole ordeal.
Well, I was coming to jam with you guys, so I mean, like...
They're just there.
Yeah. As last 3-day weekend was born.
That's awesome. So you guys play kind of like a classic rock style. Where does that come from? Like, why do you guys pick that? Is it just what you all like?
Dimitri.
Pretty much. Dimitri.
Dimitri? Can you speak to that, Dimitri?
Yeah, it's true.
I think it's a huge personal influence for Dimitri. And it's great because when you play classic rock or music with like a really big beat, people are more likely to get up and dance or get involved in the music as opposed to, you know, playing lounge style classics.
So like, if you had to pick a band, you can go through this one at a time or all together if you want. If you had to pick a band that you like emulate or admire or would want to play with, what would it be?
Cher.
Anything else? Just Cher? You just want to be a Cher cover band?
Oh, no, definitely not. I was speaking to something that I trust. I'm like,
I think we all
personal
kinda have
inspiration
different
from.
influences.
Okay, well then let's go through one at a time.
I thought to say Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes. Yes.
Good choice.
Well, I'm the bass player, so I am obviously entitled to that and biased towards the Chili Peppers. So.
Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Another good choice for sure.
I'd say ZZ Top because they played the same music for like 40 years and they're still doing it and still having success.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Still
awesome.
rocking.
That's awesome. I actually happened to, last time I heard you guys, I heard you play some originals. Whose fault is that? Who can we blame for the originals?
Are they that bad?
Everyone. It's a group goal.
It's a group
goal.
effort? Okay.
Yeah, we played a lot of covers originally so that we could have some material that we could take out and test on the public and play ourselves and be happy with it immediately, right?
Yeah.
Establishing a good like songwriting pattern and like getting comfortable in that type of creative environment does take like a little bit of time and effort and like maintenance. So we got into some covers that we liked, and then once we got to know each other a little bit, we decided, you know what? You know, we should be using our time as productively as possible. We started making our own music.
Yeah, I think both Steve and Dimitri both had a bunch of repertoire bits and pieces that we just kind of jammed to and formed into proper structures.
That's the thing I like about writing with these guys. It's usually a group collaboration. I mean, you guys came up with like the skeleton of the song, but I mean, like, you know, for most of it, like I wrote all the most of the bass lines. You did the drums. You know, you came up with the lyrics. Like, it's they mostly start off as jams, which I really like. You know.
And they sound really good for what it's worth. I heard a couple of them. I don't know how many more. Do you have any more? Do you have more than just the two? Or is it just two right now?
We have more on the way.
They're not playable for the public yet.
Okay.
They're happening, but no, they're not finished products yet.
Okay. The next thing I want to ask is your performances are really high energy and really exciting. really exciting kind of performances. Where do you get that from? Obviously, a lot of it's from Kendra, so Kendra can talk a bit more about this. But like, when you're performing, do you feel that energy, or is it
For sure.
Well, I mean, Kendra and I both come from theater backgrounds, so I mean, like, that, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it, you know, being trained that way, so. And a lot of it's probably influenced from the alcohol.
Yeah.
You get a lot of energy too from your audience. If your audience is having a good time and everyone's putting energy out there, like the energy in the room is going to become, you know, heightened, and the stakes will be raised for all the pieces that you're playing because they're like worth more.
And if you love the music and get into it, that certainly helps too. Like, you just feel it and it makes you move.
Yeah, you get into the groove.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, if you're not performing, why are you up on stage?
Right.
Yeah.
So another thing is bands can be hard work. Like a lot of effort goes into it. That's why we do band practice and stuff. So like, what is probably the hardest part about a band, or maybe this band, if you want to share?
Everybody showing up on time.
Schedules, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We all have
Schedules
different
is a big one.
schedules.
Ideally, everyone would have lots of finances and unlimited food and perfect social lives so that we could be, you know, a band working as many hours of the day as we wanted. But unfortunately, reality
We have
exists.
lives.
We have school,
That's
we have,
it's like a
you
little
know,
jobs.
some of us have other bands,
Yeah.
jobs.
Are you all students, or?
Yes.
We
yes,
are all students.
I had to think about that for a second.
And everyone's a music student,
Yeah.
which I think
Or
is
former.
Yeah,
absolutely
either.
fantastic.
How important is that you're all music students? Is that something that you like bond over, or?
I think it's crucial for writing.
I think it's
True.
more coincidence that we're all music
Yeah.
students. I mean, like.
Oh, totally. It
if
wasn't
one of
something
us-
we sought out for or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Mhm.
that, you know,
Okay, for sure.
happened.
Okay, so where do you see this band going? What's your goals? Or do you all have? Is this kind of something that you want to do for the next 2 or 3 years, or do you want to go somewhere with this?
Ideally, I
Practicing
think
and see what happens.
I want to play in front of millions of people in a stadium in a giant thing with like just rows of people going
Groupies.
back. I don't know, groupies, I don't care, but I mean like on a big ass stage, like that's what I want.
I want to
my
use our
dream.
lifestyle and our music to do as much as we can. And as long as we're doing positive things for other people, it'll be awesome.
Any last words? Anything special that you guys want to say before we're done?
Thanks for coming out. It was great for you and the rest of your team to spend the time to come out and chat with us today.
Well,
This is the first time that we've done this kind of thing, and it's like definitely an awesome experience.
Yeah.
Show.
well, it was our pleasure, and again, this is 3-day weekend. Thanks for coming and speaking to me. It was fun.
Thanks.
Thank you.
3 days.